What's going on YouTube? It's Bobby, that geek dad, and it's iPhone X day. So I just got this, signed for it from UPS. I have the silver 64 gigabyte storage model. I want to do a quick unboxing and then show you just some of my first impressions. Alright, let's get into this. Whoa. Whoa, too excited. Gotta control yourself. Alright. Alright, there we are. And there it is. Oh. That is heavier. Man, that actually really is a lot heavier than previous iPhones. I mean, I have the, here, I'll show you. I have the Plus, and that is definitely, I think it's heavier than even the 8 Plus. So, but let me put that aside real quick. I'll put that aside. Normal wall wart, lightning headphones, dongle life, charging cable in there. So if you want a fast charge, you got to buy more stuff from Apple, same as always. So we're just going to put that aside because everybody's seen that already. So, all right, let's do this swoosh. Hold on. That legitimately is like the best sound. That is nice. So are the sides. It reminds me of, like, the sides remind me of if you ever had an iPod Touch, like the fourth and fifth generations, that chrome back. Hopefully it doesn't scratch as easy. But yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Even the switches. No headphone jack. All right, let's power this thing on. There we go. And just to do some side comparisons. Oh, hold on. Hey, I just noticed something. Power on off button is bigger. If you can hear, let me take off the case real quick. I like using the speaking case because you can still see through it. But yeah, like the wrong side. Button is definitely bigger on this one, probably because of activating Siri and Apple Pay. And there we go. Wow. That feels weird that there's no home button. That really does. And there's the notch. I'm in the US. I'll set it up manually. Here, let's just take a real quick look before I go and set this thing up. But man, that is nice. I really like the edge. I know you can only get into so much for it with the edge, but man, those edges are nice. All right, and there's the dual camera. Both are OIS now. One's a wide, well, they've always been since the 7 Plus. There's the regular lens and then there's the telephoto lens, but both of them this time are optically image stabilized. So for video taking especially, and for low light pictures, it should help with the telephoto lens. And there is the notch life. All right, I'm gonna set this up real quick and then I'll be right back. All right guys, I'm back. I went and set it up. It's kind of crazy, no home button, but I just wanted to show you how Face ID works, and you have to bear with me because it's kind of tricky filming this when you're just by yourself so that you can actually see it. So I'm gonna hit Face ID. Here we go, and it's gonna ask me to get started. So you just kind of draw a circle with your nose for a scan. And that's it. That's how easy that was. Hopefully you guys could see it. It really wasn't bad. You just literally draw a circle with your nose through the air. All right, so now that I'm out of Face ID, you can show you, see about some gestures. So yeah, you just, it looks like you just easily just swipe up. Yep, there you go. It's kind of like turning a page. That's all it really is. Oh, I've reached the end of it. So that's one of the gestures if you want to go back and forth between apps. That's not actually bad at all. Like, here, let me, and then there you go to And unfortunately, I don't know why they did this, and I knew going into this, but at least with the iOS on your 8 or 8 Plus or even on your iPad, you could just swipe. Oh, there you go. But see, you could before you could just automatically do it. Like here, let me get this right. Okay, see, you get some haptic feedback, but you don't get to swipe them away. If you want to, like here, you have the haptic feedback. If you want these to go away, you actually have to long press, and then you don't have to hit, you know, the dismiss button up there. You could just swipe up, but hopefully they'll fix that, because that's kind of just, that's a little annoying on that aspect. The screen is crazy. I know, like, I love an iPhone screen. The LCDs, I've always loved them. I thought they were great, and they got better over time to the point where it looks like the pixels are on top. Even with the Samsung S7, even the S8, you know, they were great screens too. OLED, just like this one. A little oversaturated for my liking, but it's not a big deal. It wasn't a game crusher, changer at all. You know, it just had a little more to it that, you know, I personally prefer it, you know, less saturated. But the one thing, now it looks like to me an S8 and an S8 Plus, except for the fact that, like, the pixels, I know it's kind of hard to tell with, you know, me being on camera, but like they are right there, like all the icons, the imagery, it's crazy. Now you do get a little bit of blue tint. I don't think you could see. Definitely not on like the home screen or anything, but probably you're going to see some with a little bit of white screen. Let me actually open up the calendar. Yeah, see, you can, no, I can't. There it is. It's slight. Now I went in and I didn't have a Pixel 2 XL, but I did go into a Verizon store and looked. And with a Pixel 2 XL, the minute you went like this, it started turning blue. I don't see the blue until here with this one, and right there, I don't. Yeah, so the minute I start coming back, it's not there. But that's, oh, I almost went to press the home button. But man, like, it's like the apps are literally on top of the screen. It's crazy. It really is. Here, let me try and show you with mine. Oh. Yep, no SIM card installed. There is a huge difference. This screen is much better. Much better. That's crazy. So let me pull that. Let's actually test Face ID. See how fast this is. So, oh, and there it is. It opened. Oh, I'll try to get into the screen again. Sorry about that. See, my camera's kind of in the way. There, moved it off slightly, and it opened right up. So, yeah, remember, the fail the first time is I had it almost directly, my face is directly behind the camera, so that's why it did fail. But that is crazy, that screen. I definitely can't get over the screen. All right, guys, I'm back, and I just finished setting it up. I still have some apps downloading. But one of the things I wanted to show you is this is an iPhone 7. It's not the 8, but as you know, the 7 and 8 are the same size. So just to show you a comparison on size, it's only slightly taller. I mean, it's barely taller than it. So, and then over here, I'll slide it over just a bit. You have the 8 Plus, which is much taller. So it's kind of nice because you're getting, I think one of the reasons why I'm going to really enjoy the X is I've always liked the form factor of the smaller one. I like a smaller device, but like other people, I like a bigger screen. So, you know, just like the S8 solved that problem, I didn't feel the need to go to an S8 Plus. Is you have that great in between, less bezels, but smaller form factor, bigger screen. So I just wanted to show that to you guys really quick. And yeah, they're fingerprint magnets, so I apologize for that. This one doesn't have a screen protector on it yet, and it still has fingerprints on it. All right, so I'll move those out of the way. One thing while I was waiting for some of the apps to download, I wanted to show you real quick here is when you do Face ID, you can actually kind of pre-swipe the device. So you don't actually, some people said you have to tap on it or hit the side button first. You don't actually have to do that. And I'm going to try and, I got it to sort of work off camera. I'm going to see if I could do it on camera here real quick. So if this was on the table, I'm just going to lift it up. Oh, see, I didn't swipe down from far enough down. All right, so I'm going to just lift this up. And there it goes. So it's kind of like a pre-swipe where you swipe up real quick, it initiates Face ID, and once Face ID recognizes you, boom, then you're in. So I'm going to do it one more time just so you can see. Ah, that didn't work. All right, I'm going to do it one more time just so you guys can see. And boom, I'm in. So that's pretty awesome. That really is. All right, let's do, just to wrap up this video real quick, let's do an emoji. All right, as you can see, I sent my wife an emoji already, but I'm going to do another one and send it to her. So here we go. So I chose the panda and, oh, move my head away from the, there it goes. I am a sad, sad panda, all alone. I am a sad, sad panda, all alone. These are going to be way too much fun to send. Those are awesome. I already sent, as I said, I sent one to my wife, and I actually sent one to both my niece and nephew who have iPhones. And remember, it can only be sent through iMessage. So anyone with an Android device won't be able to receive these at all. See? That's all you have to do is just swipe up. Now here the pull down. That's the one thing that is probably going to annoy me the most, is that you don't get battery percentage when you pull down. Or when you just have the screen up. You have to pull down to actually see it. So there it's at 77%. And there's the notification shade there. So, all right, well, so far I really, really like it. I mean, it's a new, different type of iPhone, you know, that's goes all the way back to the original, I guess, as far as like changes go. Even with the 5 getting bigger and the 6 Plus getting bigger, you know, you still had kind of the same operating system. You still had the same whole button functionality. So as someone who is an early adopter, I'm really going to love this. Even with all the pains and woes of it and getting used to it, I'm going to enjoy it. Right off the bat, though, I'm going to say I don't think this is going to be for everyone. I think for some people who still really are skeptical about Face ID, should probably just go with the 8 or the 8 Plus. Because going forward, this is probably going to be the new form factor of iPhones. So once all the bugs and kinks are worked out, especially with iOS 12, it'll be a lot better for hopefully most people. But right now, this, even though I haven't done a full review, I'm going to say right now, this is sort of kind of like a beta. You're coming into a little bit of a new territory, at least hardware-wise. So, all right, well, that wraps up everything for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I apologize for my subscribers that I still haven't gotten the iPlus 8 video out, as well as another video idea I've been thinking about giving my opinion on. The month of October was a little rough with my dad having health issues, and he passed away, so that obviously took precedence first, but I'm going to start getting back into making more videos now. So for those who stuck around, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. So, and as always, be excellent to each other, and I'll talk to you again soon.